So yesterday, President Trump got caught insulting a female reporter. Now, when Trump called on journalist Cecilia Vega of ABC News during the Rose Garden press conference, he basically said that she was stupid. That's pot calling the kettle black, but I want to show you this exchange, and then I want to tell you what the White House did afterward, which is incredibly frustrating. First, let's take a look at that video.
She's shocked that I picked her.
No.
She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
In a tweet this weekend, Mr. President, you said that it's incorrect to say you're limiting the scope of the FBI investigation.
What does that have to do with trade? I don't mind answering the question, but, you know, I'd like to do the trade
It has to
questions,
do with the other
right?
headline in the news, which is the
I know,
Kavanaugh
but
nomination.
how about talking about trade, and then we'll get to that.
I mind answering the question, except that I'm not going to answer the question, and I'm going to say that you're stupid. Oh, you're never thinking. Now, look, I think this is, a lot of people are saying, okay, this is sexist, and it is, but I think to him, this is, no, I hate the press. I think the press doesn't think at all. But of course, you got to look at the history, too, of misogynistic statements by Donald Trump. He's absolutely a misogynist, but I think this is more of like, I have internal misogyny, and I don't respect women, but I respect the press even less. So if both you're a journalist and a woman, I'm going to give you extra disrespect. I think that's what it is here. But anyway, now, the White House transcript. So that's something that normally isn't controversial, right? So whatever the Trump says, they write it down. Well, it turns out that they didn't write this down. At least not the way that it was said. They actually said, thanking, right? That's what it said in the transcript. This was edited to make Trump not seem like a misogynistic ass. Awesome. Official White House transcript misquotes POTUS today, according to W7VOA on Twitter. I was sitting behind her in the Rose Garden, and we are all clearly heard him say, I know you're not thinking, you never do. Try to hide that if you want. But, so, not only, like I said, did he not answer the question, but he insults her, and then the White House decides to cover for him. Now, going to the response here, because you're going to love this. Twitter, the internet, as usual, does what they do best, defends Cecilia Vega, and also rips Donald Trump. Let's listen to these tweets. Misunderstood Ninja tweets in, bless you, Cecilia, for keeping your cool and composure. That exchange was awful and Trump's bully acting out. Great job keeping your focus. And look, she was asking a perfectly legitimate question. Donald Trump had no interest in answering that question because he doesn't like answering questions, at least about Kavanaugh. He's like, oh, I want to talk about trade. Yeah, you want to talk about trade because you got to win. Now, in reality, your trade deal that you say is so tremendous and fantastic, it basically is a renaming of NAFTA with a couple of small changes, a couple of small tweaks. Oh, no, I'm going to tweak it, then I'm going to rename it, and then I will declare victory. That is the Trump playbook 100% of the time. But anyway, let's distract from that, from Kavanaugh with my win. Wonderful. Now, Scartabello, that's Peter Scartabello, tweets in, love how you handled Trump's rude remark. Excuse me. Yeah, he better back down. Joe Black says, she was polite, he was rude. Agreed. Sean MD says, is anyone surprised that he rudely skipped questions from not one, but two female reporters? So that's the other thing. He skips questions specifically from female reporters. Not just one, two. Again, there's that internal misogyny. He does not respect women. And he especially does not respect women journalists. Now, the only reason, this is Sean MD again, the only reason he can call fake news, news is fake news is because they are covering a fake president. This man is despicable. Agreed. There could be another word that starts with a D. Deplorable? Is that the word? I think it is. All right. DJ, I'm not going to say that, says, dictators tell the press exactly what questions they may ask. That's a good point. And as I pointed out in a previous video, Donald Trump loves dictators. Duterte, Kim Jong-un. So yesterday came out that there was a story where Donald Trump was talking about how he got love letters from Kim Jong-un. He loves Kim Jong-un. He's like, oh, no, we fell in love. We fell in love. Such a strong guy. He's so strong. I wish they stood up here the way that they stand up to Kim Jong-un. He loves dictators. He loves dictators because he wants to be a dictator. He wants to be an authoritarian because he has authoritarian tendencies. So that's why he wants to control the press. He wants to have control over the executive branch. That's why he wants to put all of his cronies into positions of power. Brett Kavanaugh, another great example. Brett Kavanaugh doesn't believe that a president should be subject to criminal penalties while in office. I mean, it's very simple. Brett Kavanaugh would allow Donald Trump to basically get away with anything, to be above the law. Donald Trump looks at that and says, oh, yeah. Ooh, I love that. Oh, unlimited power? I take it. I want it. I want to be just like Kim Jong-un. That's what that's about. And of course, he treats the press like well, he said before, the press is the literal enemy of the United States. Now, I have issues with the press. I have issues with the way news is reported. I have issues with corporate control over the news, all that. That said, Donald Trump's attacks on the free press, not cool. Not cool at all. And so it is incredibly dangerous for a free society. There should be a free and open press. That's what the First Amendment is partly about. The freedom of the press. That's a huge part of it, because you can't have a free society without the free press. Donald Trump doesn't like that. Now, speaking of the press, Olivero Zapata says, Fox News can spend all their time doing propaganda for Trump. The rest of the press are there to ask the hard questions. And on Kavanaugh, that was a good question. You don't like it, go to North Korea or Russia or Venezuela. Now, speaking of Russia, of course, they're not exactly a free press utopia as well. So I'm just saying. But strongmen, dictators, Putin, Duterte, Kim Jong-un, those are the people Donald Trump cozies up with because he wants to be just like them. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.